Coming up on the Cox 4 Training Camp Show.
Start pressing this defense. These guys stand around all day. You watch film.
An all-access pass for a Tulane practice session.
Come on, Los. Come on, Los. Come on, Los. Good job.
See how Curtis Johnson is preparing the Green Wave for the upcoming season. At LSU, our series on incoming freshmen continues as we hear from wide receiver standout Trey Quinn. In Lafayette, all-conference running back Alonzo Harris, ready to make strides in 2014, but not exactly on the field. Those stories, plus we'll hear why John Curtis has decided to play up this season. Hey, it's 10 o'clock. We've got some camping to do.
The Cox 4 Training Camp Show.
Hi again, everyone, and welcome to the Cox 4 Training Camp Show. I'm Eric Richey. So glad you're with us. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll do it Cox 4 across the board style. Lafayette, New Orleans, and Baton Rouge. We'll kick it off with LSU, who went through a 50-play scrimmage at Tiger Stadium on Wednesday. Tomorrow, they'll do it for the first time full-scale scrimmage style. And as we continue to profile the LSU freshmen, we take a look at wide receiver Trey Quinn out of Barbe High School, who set the national record for most receiving yards in high school. The first week and a half, has the offense been complicated? Is it coming to you? Or what's it been like for you, Trey?
The coaches are really working with us to make it easier for us. It's when you look at the offense, it looks difficult, but when they simplify it down, it's easy to pick up on, and we're able to play fast with it. Coach wants us playing really fast and never stuttering and looking back from that, never second guessing ourselves. So he's made it really easy on the new people, the newcomers, as far as the freshmen, and we're just trying to go out there and compete.
Even at the end of the spring game last year, when I asked Coach Miles about the wide receivers, he was already talking about the guys that are not even here that are going to be on this roster next year, and you and Malachi. Pressure to come into this type of a university and have expectations right out of the gate, Trey?
There's certainly expectations, and you can't ignore it, but I wouldn't say there's pressure. I think we're going to come out here and compete. With the people that we have, we don't really pay attention to the criticism, whether it's positive or negative. We're going to go out there and do our best for the Tigers and do what we can to win.
Outside of the numbers and maybe some playoff games, a lot of people down in this area haven't seen you play. Describe yourself as a receiver.
I'll do whatever it takes to win. I'll block 90 times a game if it what makes us win, and that's the bottom line.
Ahead of schedule. That's the way Mark Hudspeth describes his Raging Cajuns at this point of fall camp. As far as the Cajuns, like LSU, they'll be involved in a full-scale scrimmage on Saturday. But Coach Hud likes what he sees so far.
You can progress much quickly. Some of the plays are really easy and they pick them up really quick, and you're able to put more in when you got a veteran group. And so that part of the installation has really helped, having so many guys back that's been in this system now, going on the fourth year. And when you have change in schemes quite often, like every year, every 2 years, that's pretty difficult.
It'll be interesting to see how that new meshed offensive line works together for the Raging Cajuns, as well as a nice position battle at inside linebacker. As far as all-conference running back Alonzo Harris, he's not so concerned with where he ranks in all these stats career-wise now with the Raging Cajuns in the media guide. This season, Alonzo's much more concerned with being a better teammate.
Yes, I definitely have tried to be a better teammate, because I've tried to bring my part to the table, make the guys around me better. If I make the guys around me better, then going against other people, then we'll be just as good. We'll get better every day. Every day this week is something different. I come out with a different approach, a better approach. Even the tighter I get, the more I bring it, try to bring up the team, because I know they're tired just as well.
He's a much better teammate now. He cares about his teammates. He wants to do his job, not just for him. He wants to do he takes a lot of great pride in his pass protections for Terrence. He does, and that also allows the ball to get to his teammates, his receivers. And so, to me, he's trying to be the total player, not just a strong runner.
When you look at those record books, we drive in from New Orleans and, he's like, look, you're creeping right up there. Does that mean something to you as far as leaving your legacy here at UL as being one of the best running backs ever?
It definitely is a thought on my mind. I take pride in it, and like I said, if I come out here and take a day off, then the things that you was reading in the magazines or the record books, it won't come true if I come out here and take a day off and not making the guys around me better. If I'm not making them guys up front better, then I'm not getting better myself because I won't have no blocking.
The Cox Ford Training Camp Show is brought to you by Royal Honda, the dealership that's different. By the Brandner Law Firm, servicing clients throughout Louisiana. And by the Lafayette Convention and Visitors Commission, the happiest city in America.
Have you tasted Lafayette, home to the very best Cajun and Creole and everything that's hot? And by hot, we mean cool in cuisine. The gateway to world-famous Louisiana seafood, caught fresh daily in the Gulf of Mexico, and home to amazing chefs serving up delectable dishes daily. You'll find it all here. Cajun, Creole, acclaimed, undiscovered, spicy, delicate, white linen, paper napkin. Get to Lafayette and taste what you've been missing.
A tremendous amount of life happens in 50 years. During this past half century, the Royal Automotive family dedicated our time to ensure a positive impact on everyone with whom we've come in contact. Our team, their families, our community, and the customers we serve. Royal is proud to celebrate 50 years in business. A heartfelt thank you goes out to all our customers, past and present. As we begin another 50 years, Royal Honda will continue to earn the phrase, the dealership that's different.
Working on an offshore rig or boat can be a dangerous job. Fires, explosions, and collisions are only some of the risks that these workers face every day. I'm Michael Brandner. At our firm, we understand the hardships that injury victims and their families face after an accident. Let us handle your case so we can help guide you on the road to recovery. Call us or visit our website to find out about your legal rights. The Brandner Law Firm, fighting for justice.
Hey, Ascension, it's high school football time. Cox 4 is celebrating 13 years of live high school football games in our area. We're talking ESPN award-winning coverage. We've got you covered as our team brings you analysis on all the hard-hitting high school matchups. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook and catch the latest videos and pics at cox4.tv. Don't miss live, local award-winning football only on Cox 4.
Welcome back to the Cox Ford Training Camp Show. I'm Eric Richey. Hard to believe that Tulane opens the season in less than 2 weeks, August 28th, when they hit the road to face Tulsa. On Thursday, Cox Ford's Training Camp Show was offered unprecedented access to Tulane's spirited 2.5-hour practice session at the Saints indoor practice facility. Coach Johnson put the mic on, and we went along for the ride.
On the hop. Let's go. Let's move. Let's move. Good job, Sherm. Nice job. Excellent. Good job. Goal number one is we have to learn how to practice with the younger kids. We want to stay up. We want to do a lot of running. Don't let the old man get you. Don't let the old man get you. You got to get inside of it. Nice job. Go. Run, run. You got to flatten it out. Go get it. Go get it. Nice job. Go, JoJo. Go, JoJo. Go back to the ball. Back to the ball. Let's go. You got to go, baby. Let's go. There you go. Flatten it. There you go. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Perfect. Climb it. Come on, Lowe's. Come on, Lowe's. Good job. And then we want to get the mental stuff, the reps. This was a nickel day. Had a lot of third down action going. No! Spacing! You guys know what you're doing? Who's Y? Who's Z? You the F, right? Well, you over there. You got over the ball. Well, you right here. Yeah. Spacing means Z spacing. Yeah, You got to run. Perfect. Okay, good job. And I thought we practiced well. I thought this was a good practice. I thought the offense practiced real well. But let me tell you a little secret. You know who's the greatest dunker in the world, won all the slam dunk contests? Michael Jordan. You know why? He's a 1-foot cutter. Dominique really beat him only once. Could never beat him because he was a 2-foot jumper. You got to be a 1-foot cutter. I don't know if they're where I like it to be, because I like it to be a lot more advanced. Call it. Call it up. Call it up. Hey, they're not ready. Call the play. Call the play. Tanner, just call it up. Let's go. Tanner. Tanner, call the play. Let's go. They're not ready. I'm going to pump here and just throw it out there. Give them a little boop. Bam. Let's go. Hustle up. Hustle to the line. Let's go. They're not ready. Come on. You got to press this now. He's just standing around. Hey, don't be afraid of success. Hey, start pressing this defense. These guys stand around all day. You watch film.
Hit him.
Nice job. Excellent. Excellent. I think they're moving in the right direction. They're hustling. We running. We catching. We know exactly what we're doing. You know, it's not too many mess ups. So I like where we are. Team, offense, defense. Let's roll. Perfect. Get a feel. Perfect. Nice job. I love it. Tony Gonzalez would run, hesitate, hand parry, and come underneath him on that. I watched Tony Gonzalez. I mean, his last couple years, even when I was in the league, he was slow as dirt. He'd do this. He'd give him a little, and then keep going.
Can I, like?
Yes, one side though. You can't just run into him, but you can go one side. He'd do this to Harper. Boom, and then do like this, and take a side. And I would go down, club him down, not up. All right? I'm still learning. The biggest room in the house is a room for improvement. I have a lot to improve upon. Here's the problem. He was outside of you and you try to go outside of you. He's off coverage, you run straight up the field. I know that. I try to do the right thing all the time with these players. Inside of him. You got it? Inside of him. I want to give these guys the best advantage to win. You're going to probably have to dot the secondary, what you want them doing, or get one of the guys to, because they playing their defense and no one plays that defense.
Okay.
No one in America. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be hard on guys until they get it right.
Sherman looked awesome today.
Always. He's a home run hitter now. He's just got to be a little more consistent. Tell him to run. I worry about him, with the ball, putting the ball on the ground. Just keep running. I don't want the dancing downfield. It's not the prom, son. Or you're not invited to the prom. Just keep running. You do all that dancing, you're going to turn the ball over. But, he's playing well. He's playing well. Just run out of bounds or something. Now, you could never play for Bill Parcells because his back's never run out of bounds. It's not the prom. Uh-oh. Don't dance. Hey, don't dance. It's not the prom. I don't want no dancing. I want you to take off and go, okay? It's not the prom, okay? Got it. We are trying to stop a score. We're trying to stop a score or we're trying to make a score. It's probably the last play of the game or the second to last play of the game. Offense, you get a holding penalty, you get a penalty, game's over. Defensively, you can reroute them. If you got a chance to, I want the ball batted and knocked down. You got what you're doing? Defense jumps. Defense jumps. Defense jumps. Perfect. Got it. Blow it up. That's practice. That's it. Everybody up. Here's what we got to understand. A couple things about practice. I like the intensity. I like what we do. Stuff gonna happen. Pay attention. Eyes on me. You can't retaliate. Let's not be stupid. Somebody gonna get kicked out of a game. We can't afford to lose anybody on this team. Up downs. Up downs. You gotta learn. You should laugh and run away from it. The retaliation is the worst thing in the world because the refs always see the second guy. You understand? Don't do it again. No fighting. No fighting in football. Everything is on film. There's cameras all over here. There'll be cameras at the game. The commissioner will get it. It'll get to his office, and you'll be suspended. We'll see it on film. We'll handle that. We'll handle all this. It didn't kill you, did it? You don't get no respect nowhere in this world. I don't. President of the United States don't. You don't get no respect. You do the smart thing. The bottom line is we got to be the smarter team. We got to be a well-prepared, smarter team. Guys will hit you. Just don't retaliate. Get them the next play. Make a great play. The best way to retaliate, tackle them next time. I think one of the things that we're going to play hard. We're going to come out to play every day. We're going to look good. We're going to know what we're doing. And the main thing is I think we're going to hustle and play hard. We're going to make you guys proud of us.
Our daddy works hard for the injured because he cares and wants to help people. If you've been injured, call the Brander Law Firm. Non-attorney spokesperson. Duh!
For over 4 decades, Aero Fence has provided top quality fencing, gates, and service. Not only specializing in all types of fencing, Aero Fence offers automated gates and controls. With an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, Aero Fence is fully licensed and insured. For a free estimate, log on to our website or call today.
Hey, New Orleans, it's high school football time. Cox 4 is celebrating 6 years of live high school football games in our area. Holy Cross, Warren Easton, St. Augustine, Jesuit. You get the picture. It's live and exclusive on the Cox 4 Game of the Week. We've got you covered as our team brings you analysis on all the hard-hitting high school matchups. For the latest videos and pics, check us out on Twitter and Facebook or head on over to cox4.tv.
Have you tasted Lafayette, home to the very best Cajun and Creole and everything that's hot? And by hot, we mean cool in cuisine. The gateway to world-famous Louisiana seafood, caught fresh daily in the Gulf of Mexico, and home to amazing chefs serving up delectable dishes daily. You'll find it all here. Cajun, Creole, acclaimed, undiscovered, spicy, delicate, white linen, paper napkin. Get to Lafayette and taste what you've been missing.
The Saints Report is brought to you by Royal Honda, the dealership that's different. Saints just about wrapping up their preseason home opener against the Tennessee Titans. And after a couple weeks up in Greenbrier, there's no question on a couple of different things. A, the Saints can't wait to get back there, maybe even call it a permanent fall camp home. And B, the current players, the media, even the coaching staff, seems like they couldn't wait to get back home.
I think we accomplished everything that we, set out to accomplish, when we got here. Weather has been great. I think we've been able to actually, focus on actually practicing instead of coming out here and dreading the heat. So I think that the coaches have done a great job with, getting us prepared each and every day to come to work, and we've been enjoying it. It's been a wonderful time, man. I'm going to hate to leave. I definitely miss my family, so I'm looking forward to getting back home. But this has been quite an experience.
If it's up to you, if they ask you, would you want to come back here?
Oh, we're coming back anyway. So yeah, but I definitely be weather. Like I said, I enjoy the weather. It's very secluded. But it makes sure that you keep your focus, and there's not too many distractions, and your main focus once you get here is just ball. Well, it's like a double-edged sword. I'm excited to get back home, to be with my family, and just to see other things other than trees and mountains and stuff. But I don't know if I'm really looking forward to the weather, because I know once we get out that plane, it's going to be a totally different atmosphere. But I'm excited to get in front of the fans and give them a show and continue to get better throughout this training camp.
Hey everybody, this is Walter Wild, General Sales Manager with Royal Honda. We've been supporting the black and gold since 1967, and we look forward to a great season in 2014. Go Saints!
Hey, Louisiana, it's high school football time. Cox 4 is celebrating 13 years of live high school games in our area. Central, Woodlawn, Catholic, Parkview. You get the picture. It's live and exclusive on the Cox 4 Game of the Week. Fast moving and big on fun. We've got you covered as our team brings you analysis on all the hard-hitting high school matchups. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook and catch the latest videos and pics at cox4.tv. Don't miss live, local, award-winning football only on Cox 4.
For over 4 decades, Aero Fence has provided top-quality fencing, gates, and service. Not only specializing in all types of fencing, Aero Fence offers automated gates and controls. With an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, Aero Fence is fully licensed and insured. For a free estimate, log on to our website or call today.
At the Brander Law Firm, we work hard to protect your rights. If you or a loved one were involved in an accident resulting in serious injuries or even death, call us or visit our website. The Brander Law Firm, fighting for justice.
A tremendous amount of life happens in 50 years. During this past half-century, the Royal Automotive family dedicated our time to ensure a positive impact on everyone with whom we've come in contact. Our team, their families, our community, and the customers we serve. Royal is proud to celebrate 50 years in business. A heartfelt thank you goes out to all our customers, past and present. As we begin another 50 years, Royal Honda will continue to earn the phrase, the dealership that's different.
The Sports Pub and Grill in Destrehan has it all. A great place to watch the game, daily drink specials, and you won't believe the food. From our fresh 10-ounce burgers, fully loaded baked potatoes, and great salads too, like taco salad and grilled chicken. Need something to rinse it down with? How about one of our refreshing daiquiris? A great atmosphere for the whole family. Just a few miles west of the airport. The Sports Pub and Grill, 3001 Ormond Boulevard in Destrehan. The High School Spotlight is brought to you by the Brandner Law Firm, representing clients throughout Louisiana. Time for our High School Spotlight, and for that we go to John Curtis. A quote that rang true on Monday, playing against the best possible competition. That was ultimately the reason why the Patriots have decided to play up this year in the Select Division into Division I for the postseason. Coach Curtis has done an amazing job. That may be the understatement of the night. Over 500 wins. He got that back in 2012. Think about it. Curtis has won 26 state championships. They've been at least to the state finals 18 consecutive years. And in 2012, they were, of course, the consensus national champions. Let's go ahead and look at these John Curtis Patriots as we take a look at our High School Spotlight.
Well, you know, we've played good teams all along, so playing good teams is not something new to us, and of course we are excited about the opportunity to play against the best competition that the states has to offer, at least in terms of divisions and how that's concerned. But, you know, the bottom line is you have to take care of your responsibilities, and our job is to play as well as we can, game by game, give us an opportunity to get into the playoffs, and then compete as best we can. So what happens there happens, but right now we're just glad to be with the opportunity to compete at a high level.
Honestly, that's what I've been wanting to do since freshman year. You know, a lot of the teams have been saying that, you know, we have a weak schedule, we're not playing it by it, so this year we're going to see who's the best. Honestly, camp's been great. We've getting a lot of good work in, a lot of guys getting way better than what they were, and a lot of young guys getting a lot of reps.
Camp's great right now. I actually really enjoy camp right now, especially with the weather. It gets you pumped up for the season, especially when you're going to play in Shreveport against two teams, Mandeville and Lufkin, who Mandeville, who has the same climate as us a little, and Lufkin, who's completely different, which is in Texas. So I'm pumped, and camp is really great because it's making me a better player. It's a new team. I can tell you no lie. Different players, different mentality. We have the attitude. We might not have the size, but we have the attitude, definitely. And I tell the guys every day, don't be afraid to, you know, to go out there and give it your all, regardless of size, speed, rankings, because all that stuff goes out the window at the end of the day.
You know, it's a team that, like all the other ones, has some holes to fill, but that's, you know, what's new about that? You're always going to have holes to fill. You graduated 25 seniors last year, and certainly some really good players, obviously. But, you know, each team decides its own personality, develops its own kind of spirit and kind of theme for the year, and I expect this team to rise to the occasion and be a team that'll go out and compete as hard as they can compete.
Working on an offshore rig or boat can be a dangerous job. Fires, explosions, and collisions are only some of the risks that these workers face every day. I'm Michael Brandner. At our firm, we understand the hardships that injury victims and their families face after an accident. Let us handle your case so we can help guide you on the road to recovery. Call us or visit our website to find out about your legal rights. The Brandner Law Firm, fighting for justice.
This is Robert Namer. Hot talk can only be cooled by an affordable, refreshing backyard resort from Blue Haven Pools and Spas. Since 1954, the #1 choice for building a new pool or existing pool remodeling and service. World's largest, best quality, best warranty, best price. Blue Haven Pools, certified pool designers, fully insured and rated. For health, entertainment, and recreation, visit bluehaven.com. That's bluehaven.com.
A tremendous amount of life happens in 50 years. During this past half-century, the Royal Automotive family dedicated our time to ensure a positive impact on everyone with whom we've come in contact. Our team, their families, our community, and the customers we serve. Royal is proud to celebrate 50 years in business. A heartfelt thank you goes out to all our customers, past and present. As we begin another 50 years, Royal Honda will continue to earn the phrase, the dealership that's different.
For 4 decades, Aero Fence has provided top-quality fencing, gates, and service. Not only specializing in all types of fencing, Aero Fence offers automated gates and controls. With an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, Aero Fence is fully licensed and insured. For a free estimate, log on to our website or call today.
Hey Acadiana, it's high school football time. Cox 4 is celebrating 8 years of live high school games in our area. Northside, Roll Bridge, Notre Dame, St. Thomas More. You get the picture. It's live and exclusive on the Cox 4 Game of the Week. Cox, live 15 weeks, LUS 0. We've got you covered as our team brings you analysis on all the hard-hitting high school matchups. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook and catch the latest videos and pics at cox4.tv.
Have you tasted Lafayette, home to the very best Cajun and Creole and everything that's hot? And by hot, we mean cool in cuisine. The gateway to world-famous Louisiana seafood, caught fresh daily in the Gulf of Mexico, and home to amazing chefs serving up delectable dishes daily. You'll find it all here. Cajun, Creole, acclaimed, undiscovered, spicy, delicate, white linen, paper napkin. Get to Lafayette and taste what you've been missing.
You know, when we first started going over to Lafayette to cover the Ragin' Cajuns for this show this season, we started to see a familiar face in a not-so-familiar place. Luke Johnson, an LSU grad, used to seeing him at Baton Rouge covering the Tigers. What was he doing covering the Ragin' Cajuns? Well, it turns out our guest analyst has a new gig writing for the Acadiana Advocate.
Hey, I'm Luke Johnson. I'm a sports writer for the Acadiana Advocate. I've only been here in Lafayette for a couple of weeks, but so far I've already been able to go out and experience the food the city has to offer. Perfect food for me, all right within a couple blocks of my apartment, which is nice. And getting to know this football team, this football facility, all the prep schools in the area, it's been a challenge, but I've enjoyed doing it so far. My first impressions of this team, it's a very good team, a very deep team, a very experienced team, and it has a big chance to do something special this year, and that all starts with guys like Terrence Broadway, Alonzo Harris, and of course, Coach Mark Hudspeth. I've been covering LSU for years, and this is my first time as a professional sports writer not covering LSU. That being said, they are a completely different team than any other team I've ever covered. They've got a lot of freshmen this year, and that's going to be the key to how successful they are. It's probably easy enough to tell by me being on camera right now, but first I always wanted to be a sports broadcaster, and then I got in front of a camera the first time and bombed, and I figured out that I was way better putting words on paper than I am putting words in front of a camera. See, even that didn't make sense. So I got into this business to tell stories and to get the stories out there that people really should and want to read about. You can read my stuff at theadvocate.com/sports. I'll be all over that place. Or the easiest way to do it is to follow me on Twitter. I'm at Luke Johnson ADV. Thank you very much.
Luke getting the job done over there, making some nice catches at the indoor facility, now covering the Ragin' Cajuns, a former U.S. Marine. That will do it for this show. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Eric Richey. The Cox 4 Training Camp Show returns Monday at 10 on Cox 4 across the board. Good night, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Don't stop in the middle of it. You know you don't have good hands like me. Come on, stay off the cones. Woo, good job, good job. Jog back. Don't throw the ball back. I want you to run back with the ball in your hand, Carlos. In the hole, in the hole. Perfect, perfect, perfect.